Hi everybody, John Carney, product engineer at Cadence. And this video, I'm going to show you how to use the coupling analysis workflow inside of OrCAD X and also available inside of Allegro X. All you need to do is determine which nets you want to analyze, and you can set that up by doing nets. And you can choose selected nets, so you can pick any nets in your design. You can look at it in terms of flat or hierarchical. Hierarchical is kind of nice because it then organizes all the nets in your design based upon buses. So if you're just analyzing a high-speed interface, you can pick a whole bus at a time. Once the simulation is done, you can just run the simulation by hitting Start Analysis. Once the simulation is done, you get the results presented to you in a couple of ways. Like all the other analysis workflows, you get a color-coded overlay on the design canvas. And in this case, it's showing you the coupling coefficient. So what the coupling coefficient is telling you is how much those two traces or more than two traces are coupled together. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have crosstalk, because if they're not active at the same time, or if one's not a victim and one's not an aggressor, you won't have crosstalk. But if these nets are going to be active at the same time, then it's pretty well telling you that you're probably going to have a crosstalk problem because these nets are highly coupled together. Okay, now I'm going to show you the coupling plots that you get. So in addition to the color-coded overlay, you can look at coupling plots and coupling tables. This coupling table is going to show you that, for every net that you have in the design, you can see the total trace length, and you can cycle through every particular net. And then for each net, it'll show you down here the victim trace, the aggressor net, the aggressor trace reference plane, the coupling coefficient, the length, the distance from the start, and the layer in the victim segment. So you can use this as one way to find the worst case nets in your design. You can also look at these coupling plots, which some people find a little easier to understand and digest. This coupling plot is showing you, for every net in the design, it shows you the length of that net, and then at which point in the length it has what degree of coupling. So working with these coupling results, since this is a fully capable layout editor, you can go into the design and you can go into any one of the route modes, and you could start picking a trace segment and sliding and moving it around to try to improve the situation that you just discovered with coupling vision. You could adjust the layout and then rerun the analysis. Once you run the analysis, you don't have to redo the setup. So you can just run the analysis, find and fix problems, rerun the analysis. That's the real value of these integrated analysis solutions.